Hi, it's Juliet here, and I'm up on Wiriel Hill where the holy thorn tree was planted, and the sun's going down. I wanted to give you a quick look. So that's the west, and the sun is setting down behind Wiriel Hill. I've just caught it. Rushed up here. There's the most amazing light, but it's passing now. And that's the healing gardens down there below. You can see the spring in the field and the healing gardens behind. And here's the Tor, Glastonbury Tor. And this most amazing light is just fading. And St. John's Church is there in the middle of the cluster of houses. So, yeah, I wanted to check in with you. It's really cold up here, very cold. It's been a cold day, but beautiful in the sunshine. So just wanted to check in and see how you are, and hope you're okay, because I know that a lot of people are having a really distressing time at the moment. A huge amount of families are having a very distressing time, and what's going on is striking at the heart of our families, which is really, really hard. A time when normally families come together and they're happy and they can spend some time together and celebrate, and now many families have been blocked from doing that, including my own, and that everybody's being challenged right now about how they're feeling about things, and people are taking sides about things, what they believe in, what they don't believe in, and there's a lot of fragmentation and conflict taking place, and that's really, really hard at a time when normally we come together and we share a beautiful time together, and that's really, really painful as well. And so many people speak to me over the last couple of days saying how much pain they're in. Hi Dina. How much pain they're in because either not being able to see their family members, or they're having conflicts with their families, or they're having conflicts with their friends, or they're having conflicts within themselves. I mean, there's so much crazy stuff going on, and it's really hard to know what to believe or not believe, depending where you're sitting. I think I have quite a clear sense now of what I feel is happening. Although it's very hard for me to share that with a lot of people. The sun is so amazing. Just want to show you again. Look at that, look at the sky. There's going to be this reflection up into the sky now. Absolutely incredible. And the clouds are being lit up there and around this side. So, whatever you feel is happening or not happening, I think what is obvious is that we have some kind of war going on. Either a war within ourselves or a war with our families. Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it, Dina? Or maybe it's a third world war, or a war on our minds. That we're definitely battling for our minds at this point in time, because there's so much misinformation, there's so much manipulation of what we're thinking or what we're understanding, and there's so much incongruence in the media and in the field, in the collective field, and there's a huge amount of trauma coming up for healing right now. Huge, huge, huge. All our deepest wounding is being touched upon right now and triggered and brought to the surface, and that's really, really painful. And yeah, it's hard to get through it. So the important thing is to take care of yourself, do something that is nice for you, that's soothing for you, to get outside, to walk, to do something, just to maintain a balance, because we have to get through some pretty tough times right now. And I've heard some really strong things about what's going on, about underground explosions, the movement of military in places, lots of things lots of fake videos, lots of misinformation. So it's also an exciting time because it's a chance for us to empower ourselves, a chance to actually make the choices of what we want, what we believe in, and the right actions that we would do, where we're going to stand up, where we're going to speak our truth, or how we're going to speak our truth. So there we go. Laura, hi. So I don't know where you're standing with all that and how that's affecting you, how that's affecting your life at this moment. But I don't know a single person who's not been affected by what's happening in one way or another. And it's like there's a whole huge new wave of people that are beginning to question what's going on, even if they've bought into the narrative up to this point in time. Now with the latest crazy, utterly crazy things that are going on, now they're questioning it. It's like nothing makes sense. And there are hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people now presenting information that would suggest doctors and scientists and even the World Health Organization are now saying that there isn't a new wave of variant virus going around Britain, even the World Health Organization. So there's a lot of illegal activity happening, and being told things that we should be doing, and there's not even a law behind it, not even Parliament wasn't even sitting or anything. So do your investigation, do your research, because we owe it to ourselves and to our families to be as clear as possible, and don't just listen to what I'm saying, because perhaps what I'm saying is completely wrong. But it's important that we do our research, because a lot of, what's clear is that nothing is making sense. There's an incongruence happening everywhere, and that's a big indication that there's something wrong when there's that kind of incongruence. And that feels really painful and really uncomfortable and really bad. So anyway, I guess it's very cold, and I'm going to go back down in the sun. I'm going to give you one last look at the sunset now. Take my glove off again. Let me look at that now. One last look of the sunset, and just to say a little bit about Wiriol Hill. This is the hill where the holy thorn tree was planted, although some vandals destroyed it earlier in the year, last year actually. And where I'm looking now, where you're seeing, that used to be an inland sea, and down in the corner of the field down there that you can see, UN Agenda 21, yes, absolutely. So the corner of that field, that's the Healing Waters field, the field for Healing Water Sanctuary, and there used to be a Roman dock, and Joseph of Arimathea is said to have come here and landed in the Roman dock, at the Roman dock in the corner of the field, and stopped at the spring, the Healing Waters spring, which is just behind those trees down there in the middle of the field, and then walked up the hill here and planted the holy thorn tree. And then when he came here, yeah, Jesus lived in the UK. That's one of the thoughts, isn't it? That Jesus actually lived here, and that Joseph built the first wattle and daub church, which was the start of Christianity in Britain, and that's why the song was written. And did those feet in ancient times walk upon England's mountains green, and was the holy Lamb of God on England's pleasant pastures seen. So I might have got the words of it wrong, but yes, the mythology is here, and that Glastonbury is the heart chakra of the planet and a very, very sacred place. And I don't know if you saw the video of the solstice celebration, the dawn celebration on the tour a few days ago. It was absolutely incredible, and it was on the front page of The Guardian, there were hundreds of people turned up for the solstice celebration, and that gave me a tremendous amount of hope, a huge amount of hope that people turned up here and they celebrated the solstice. And it's so important for us to keep our connections with our spirituality, to keep that really sacred connection with ourselves, because that's what's very special about us being human, that we have a connection to source and to spirit. And this is what we need to really keep alive at this point in time. So over the Christmas period, whatever's happened to you and your family, whatever's going on, however you're feeling, see if you've got the capacity, the time to focus in on the sacredness of this moment and celebrate yourself, celebrate the uniqueness of who you are and the specialness, and that know that we are moving towards the light. There's incredible shifts happening, even though it feels really dark and crazy, that I've had it from good sources that we're really moving towards the light, and there's some incredible changes, and that a lot of the people that seem to be doing bad things are much more people that are under control for some reason, either by the light or the dark, we don't know at this point, but a lot of things being rolled out. It's almost like a play that's acting out. So just know that the light is coming and we'll get through this. So, okay, lots of love to you, and speak to you soon. Please share your thoughts underneath, or anything you want to say underneath. And do share. Lots of love to you. Seagulls are singing. Bye for now.